prayer song right now.
सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
This is a universal Indian prayer in Sanskrit, which means, may all be happy, may all be healthy, may all be liberated, may no one suffer. Peace, peace, peace. This prayer feels especially appropriate for the challenging times we live in right now. Now, I would like to provide a brief overview about the Maskati Scholarship Program. The program has been created in the loving memory of Dr. Badar and Mariam Maskati of Mumbai. Dr. Badar T. Maskati, a renowned ophthalmologist in Mumbai, India, lived a life defined by service and a strong work ethic. His life was an inspiration to all who knew him. His early struggles and hard work defined who he became, and he exemplified the power of inner strength, determination, will, and sincere effort in achieving one's goals. He lived a life of service, be it in giving of his time to Rotary, or to eye camps, or to the many who sought his wisdom and guidance as a teacher. And he was a beacon of hope to his patients, to whom he gave the gift of sight. His mission on earth can be summed up by his favorite quote: I will pass through this world but once. Any good, therefore, that I can do, or any kindness that I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. Mariam B. Maskati, a philanthropic and kind lady, believed that education should be a right for all and not a privilege for the few, and strived to provide that right for all who came to her door. While her husband performed his miraculous sight saving surgeries, she compassionately held the hand of his patients and their families in more ways than one. At the hospital, she established an aptly called Comfort Clinic. She lived her life with courage, compassion, grace, and dignity right to her last breath. As macular degeneration and Parkinson's ravaged her body and stole her eyesight and mobility, she continued to be filled with faith, song, and cheer, still giving of herself, still wanting to help the needy. A positive attitude, uncomplaining nature, easy laugh, and amazing wit infected all those who knew her. The scholarship program was set up in honor of the late Dr. Bader and Maria Maskati by the daughter, Dr. Lubaina, who also serves on the advisory board of Vision Aid as a volunteer, advising us in matters related to occupational therapy services, area of specialization. We will hear from Dr. Lubaina and her brother, Dr. Maskati, a little later in the program. Next, I would like to introduce the awesome team of trainers who taught the different programs. The training team included Mr. Kumar Sai, Mr. Santosh, and Mr. Srinu from Career Care, who taught the IBPS program. Ms. Vaishnavi and Mr. Ashutosh, who taught the spoken English program. Mr. Siva Prasad, who taught the mobile technologies program. Ms. Sarah Khosla, who was the program manager. Sincere thanks to all the trainers and program manager. I would like to extend my special thanks to Mr. Sridhar, Senior Program Manager at VisionAid, for providing the oversight and coordinating program activities with Career Care. Now it's time to hear directly from the students of this program and what it meant to them through a video presentation. Even though most of the students and trainers are here with us live on the call for this celebration, several have unreliable connectivity. So we requested them to share the recorded messages. What you will view now is a short recording of around 10 minutes, which includes excerpts from their messages. We will also share the full recording via email and publish it on our YouTube channel after the event. The full recording also includes messages from our training team. It should be noted that not all students have completed the spoken English program. So in some cases, students will speak in Telugu, but English subtitles have been provided. Before I play this video, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Mr. Isaac Williams, Head of E-Learning at VisionAid, for helping conceptualize and put this video together. Thank you, Isaac.
Jose Saramago, a Nobel Prize recipient for literature, once said, "Perhaps only in a world of the blind will things be what they truly are." Our students of the Maskati Scholarship Program have just that to say, in words they can best express. These students have undergone training in spoken English, mobile technologies, and the IBPS course, a preparatory coaching for government and banking sector exams. This scholarship program was set up in honor of the late Dr. Badar and Mariam Maskati by their daughter, Dr. Lubiana, who also serves on the advisory board of VisionAid as a volunteer advising the organization in matters related to occupational therapy services, which is her area of specialization. The students enrolled in this program worked hard and put their best foot forward in every class. So let us listen to what the students had to say about what they gained and learned from these training programs.
Hi, I'm Divya. I gained a lot from here. I joined SCP program. Before joined in that course, I was too scared to speak English with others. After joined here, I can able to speak English very easily and confidently also. And I joined mobile technology course. Before joined in mobile technology course, I couldn't able to operate my mobile without help. After join here, I can able to operate my mobile very easily and confidently without help. And I joined IBPS course. It was that course also very helped me, and it is very useful for me in future.
Morning, one and all. The SCP course gave me the confidence. I'm no longer scared to speak in English. I have learned mobile technology. I consider myself very fortunate to be a VisionAid student.
Once joined this course, present I gain competitive knowledge and communication skills. Everything I gain. Present, I attend any exam. No fear. I forget fear and I had on fear. Present, I am very happy.
My name is Jagadeep. I am from Visakhapatnam. Recently, I joined in Resonate. Resonate Trust helped me in IBBS with the support of Career Care. This training is very helpful to me in attending entrance exams.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె రాజా. నేను సెంట్రల్ యూనివర్సిటీలో తెలుగులో పిహెచ్డి చేసి ఇప్పుడు సివిల్స్కి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నాను. ముఖ్యంగా ఈ ప్రోగ్రాం ద్వారా నేను నేర్చుకున్నది క్రమశిక్షణ, డిసిప్లైన్ నేర్చుకున్నాను. మా అంతటా మేము క్రమశిక్షణగా క్లాస్కి రోజు అటెండ్ అవుతూ దాదాపు 3.5 hours క్లాస్కి అటెండ్ అయ్యి తర్వాత మేముగా క్రమశిక్షణ నేర్చుకునేట్టుగా చేసినటువంటి ఆ టీంకి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నాను.
I been improving my English thanks to sub program. I can now form without grammatical mistakes while forming sentences. I feel much more confident while speaking English. This will help me secure good job in the future.
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ సార్. నా పేరు మొహమ్మద్ ఇబ్రాహీం. నేను శాతవర్ణ యూనివర్సిటీ నుంచి డిగ్రీ కంప్లీట్ చేశాను. ఐబిఎస్ ట్రైనింగ్ కోచింగ్ తీసుకున్నాను. మరియు నేను ఏం గెయిన్ చేశాను అంటే నేను డిసిప్లిన్, మేనర్స్, బిహేవియర్, ఇంకా కమ్యూనికేటెడ్ స్కిల్స్ ఎట్లా ఉండాలని అది గెయిన్ చేశాను.
నా పేరు శివ. నేను చెప్పబోయేది ఏంటంటే బ్యాంక్ కోచింగ్. నేను విజయ్ ట్రస్ట్ నుంచి బ్యాంక్ కోచింగ్ తీసుకున్నాను. ఆ కోచింగ్ నాకు ఏ విధంగా హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అయిందంటే చాలా బాగా హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అయింది. అది ఎలా అంటే మ్యాథ్స్ కావచ్చు, లేకపోతే రీజనింగ్ కావచ్చు.
My name is Nikita and I'm from Hyderabad. Recently I joined Vijay organization. In this program I gained discipline and I improve my skills.
After spending months learning from the Visionate trainers, we are sure the students have a lot to say about them. So the next question we asked the students was to tell us a few things about the trainers of these programs. And here's what they had to say.
Here teachers are very amazing teachers. They taught us very clearly and concisely.
My heartfelt thanks to all the trainers for their immense patience and dedication. I'm very grateful to you for encouraging these words throughout these courses. Thank you, Ananda.
They are not trainers, they are teachers. They teach like a teachers. They teach very well. If I have any doubt, they respond as soon as possible.
I felt more like family than trainers. They helped me understand a topic patiently.
స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏంటంటే బ్లైండ్నెస్ అనేది వాళ్ళకి ఒక డిఫెక్ట్ అయినా సరే వాళ్ళ యొక్క ఎంతూజియాజం, వాళ్ళు ఏదైనా నేర్చుకోవాలనే ఒక ఇంటెన్షన్ అనేది వాళ్ళు నేను చూశాను.
విజువల్లీ బ్లైండ్ బట్ mentally strong.
They are very punctual and they are very dedicated. It made to feel like, wow, amazing.
You people joined this academy to speak English fluently. Now you have learned grammar very well. You learn modern vocabulary, developed yourself a lot here.
It is one of the best batches that I have ever seen as a teacher, and they were really professional, they were really courteous and really kind.
They are very passionate about learning English, and they were one of the most friendliest and helpful and polite batch of students I've ever come across. Every program at Vision Aid is designed for a fun learning experience that leads to maximum retention of the content. So we wanted to know what the students liked most about the different training programs they enrolled in.
If I have any work, they send notes in WhatsApp group. Before joining this program, I did not know reasoning attitude. Now I know reasoning attitude and general awareness banking.
With overall development of logic and formulas, with these I can solve lot of question papers. Thanks to Vision.
In the training program, my favorite part is assignments, weekly tests, and grand tests.
Finally, the students have a few words of thanks and messages of encouragement that they would like to share with us all.
Visioned office platform is very wonderful. This opportunity, this start is very wonderful. This excellent.
విజన్ ఎయిట్ టీం చాలా అద్భుతంగా పనిచేస్తుంది అని నేను చెప్పాలి. ప్రతిరోజు 45 నిమిషాల ముందు వాళ్ళు లాగిన్ అయ్యి క్లాస్లో మాకు అర్థం కాని డౌట్స్ అన్ని వాళ్ళు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసేవారు.
గోల్ ఏంటంటే బ్యాంక్ కోచింగ్ తీసుకోవాలనుకున్నాను. ఖచ్చితంగా బ్యాంక్ కోచింగ్ నిజంగా వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చారు. ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసులు చెప్పారు, చాలా బాగా అర్థమైందని కూడా చెప్పారు.
Vision Ad is very fantastic organization through which us many courses are organized for the visioning impaired. Such as a CCA course and English speaking course, etc. I wish to see online and offline courses in the future.
Finally, I will thanks to you, visionaries, all staffs, and my goal is best bank employee. Definitely, I get in because I already taking course how to reasoning and mathematics, strategy.
VisionAid is the organization for visually impaired people. In this organization, we teach different courses like spoken English, mobile technology, and IBPS, etc.
I never expect at all I would get this wonderful opportunity in my life, but I got this opportunity. This is my first turning point of my life, and this is very good platform to learn, and those people want to join here. You will learn more than you want to learn from this platform.
It's always a pleasure to hear from the students. Some of the students are with us live today, and I would like to say a word or two on what their future aspirations and goals are. So let's hear what the students have to say. Sridhar, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Vijay. It's like there are almost 5 to 6 students who want to share their feelings with Vision Aid. So I'll just call, I'll start with Mr. Raja. Raja, can you please unmute yourself?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, Raja, you can.
Sir, I'm thanking to you, sir, to be part of this program, and thanks to giving this wonderful opportunity for me. Sir, I'm Kiraja. I'm preparing for civils. I completed my PhD in Central University of Hyderabad. So yes, the team organized the well and the best program. I think it is the IBPS. It is must and should for every student, especially visually handicapped, visually challenged peoples. I'm sorry. We are facing more and more problem than other students. So it is very helpful to me and all the students. Thanks to I think team act like a bridge between students and teachers. Thank you very much. Thank you to organized a wonderful program, and I think it is enough for me. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you to giving this golden and wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Now I request Tanmaya to have a word. Tanmaya, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir. Good evening to one and all. My voice is audible. Hello,
Yes,
sir.
Tanmaya. Yes, Tanmaya. Go ahead.
Yes, Tanmaya, yes.
Good evening to one and all. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to share my feelings with uh, uh, my friends and management and trainers. I am grateful for VisionAid. Before joining in VisionAid, I don't know even how to use mobile. And while speaking English, I was not confident. With IBPC program, now logic, I learned logic and reasoning perfectly. Now I will secure good job like Audivo. Or there is no words to express what the programs are providing from Vision. Like of people taking initiation and giving these many services for us to stand our own legs. Thanks to one and all. By saying thanks, we cannot what we will say. And in Telugu, we cannot say runam teechkolem. Definitely, if I get good job, I want to support like this NGO. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Tanmaya. The last word what Tanmaya said in Telugu is, it's like runam tirchukolemu, is something like for the thing what she got from VisionAid, she cannot clear the debts in her future. She is much thankful to VisionAid. So now I request Divya to have a word. Divya, can you please unmute?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Divya. Please.
Good evening to all. I'm Divya. First of all, my heartfelt thanks to all VisionAid team members because who made such a good platform for us to learn everything here. I never expect I would get this type of wonderful chance. After joined here, I took SAP course and mobile technology course and IBPS course. Now those are all useful for me, and this platform is very wonderful to every visually student. Thanks for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you to all.
Yeah. Thank you, Divya. And now I request Uma to share a few words. Uma, can you please unmute?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, Uma.
Good evening, one and all. I'm Uma from Raulapalam. Thank you for first of all, I would my heartfelt thanks to all the visionary directors, program managers, and all the trainers for their immense patience and dedication. It's a very wonderful platform for us. Actually, before joining, I don't know everything. Initially, I was very afraid to join in our institute, but I now achieve it. Everything I have learned, mobile technology, spoken English, and IPBS training also I have learned. It's a very wonderful courses. It's a very helpful for us. Thank you for all the trainers. I want to become bank employee. Definitely, I'll try to inform my friends as so that they can join as well. Please continue all these programs. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Uma. I request Naveen to share a few words. David, can you unmute yourself? Naveen? Okay, he might have got disconnected. So that's all from students, because most of the kids, they were unable to join due to network issues. So now over to Vijay. Sir, you can continue.
Thank you,
Vijay,
Sridhar.
sir.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
Sridhar.
welcome.
Thank you to all the students for sharing their feedback and also talking about their goals and aspirations with us today. On behalf of Vision Aid, I sincerely wish that all your aspirations will come true. All the very best. Now it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Lubaina and her brother, Dr. Maskati, to say a few words. Dr. Lubaina.
Sure. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I have absolutely no prepared speech because I really wanted to speak from my heart. And I cannot thank enough the teachers of this wonderful program, or programs, I should say, and of course, the students for helping me and my brother realize our parents' vision. You are the true visionaries who have so much ambition, so much, the ability to work so hard, and that to do it all remotely in this new COVID, unfortunate COVID world that we had this last year. And you still did it. I am beyond impressed. And I know my parents, if they were here today, would be thanking you as well and admiring your spirit. It's that human spirit that you have that is truly exemplary for all of us in the sighted world. So I cannot thank you enough for helping us realize our parents' vision. And I cannot thank the teachers enough for, I mean, what the students said about all the teachers were truly teachers and not trainers. Because to teach is to give a little piece of yourself, your heart, to everyone that you encounter, and you truly did it. It's evident in the words of the students. So again, my gratitude to all of you. And of course, nothing would be possible without the wonderful organization and dedication that the whole team has put together, the India team as well as the US team, in developing and supporting this program. Ram and Revathy and Mr. M.S. Raju sir, you know, the founders of this wonderful organization, whom I had the good fortune to meet, I would say almost 3 years ago. My gratitude again and admiration for what you do for this community, for all of us, to help us realize our humanity. So thank you, everyone. I'm truly blessed to be part of this Vision Aid family.
Thank you so much, Lubaina. Wonderful words and completely echo everything you say. We'll request Dr. Maskati to say a few words, if he might.
Thanks. Lubaina has pretty much said it all, as she's been doing for the last 60 odd years of my life, by preceding me in speaking, so that I have nothing much left to say. But yes, I'm not sure who found each other, whether Vision Aid found Lubaina, Lubaina found Vision Aid, but I think you all were made for each other. Lubaina, right from the beginning, after my dad passed away, wanted to do something to commemorate him and to take his memory further in a field in which he would be looking down from the heavens and smiling. So it had to be something vision related, and she was looking out for partners like this. And I think she found, as I said, I don't know whether she found you, Vision Aid, or Vision Aid found her, but I'm glad that it all happened. And today we got a chance to see firsthand the results of that union of Lubaina and Vision Aid. This second batch, I think, of students who have passed out. Many of them have done the speaking course, and some have done the IBPS course, and most of them, 6 of them, have done the mobile technology. These are all very practical oriented, which will help them for their future. And I'm sure that news of this will spread amongst their peer group, their friends, and we will be able to, through the efforts of this wonderful dedicated band of teachers, be able to help more such people in the community to stand on their own feet. Because education in India, unfortunately, is not job oriented. So we have people who are PhD scholars and masters and bachelors of various subjects, but are not trained in job skills, and so they remain unemployed. So with this very practical oriented course that has been designed and executed by this very passionate and dedicated band of teachers, as Lubaina says, not trainers but teachers, I'm sure that this course will serve a long way in getting everyone usefully and gainfully employed, and like ripples on a sea, will be able to spread this message across to other visually challenged people, so that they could benefit as well. And I can only see this program growing further and further every year, COVID or no COVID. So my hearty congratulations to all involved in this, right from the people sitting in Boston in Vision Aid, to the teachers at ground level, to the project manager, to the students themselves. I congratulate everyone for their dedication and wish the program all success. Thanks so much for inviting me.
Thank you, Dr. Lubaina and Dr. Maskati, for those kind words. Now we reach the concluding part of the event. I invite Mr. Puran Dang, Chairman of Vision Aid USA, to say a few words. Puranji. Puranji, you are on mute. You have to unmute.
Now you can hear me. Good morning, good evening. You can hear me now?
Yes, Puranji.
Yeah. Good morning, good evening, everybody in India and in USA. I am so touched by the students speaking English, and the greatest thing which I felt was there was a greatest urge to learn and go forward and not be just bowed down by their disability or loss of vision. And this is all because of Lubaina, and that she did all this in the honor of her parents along with her brother Quresh. And you know, one thing Dr. Quresh said, that our education in India is not practical oriented. They don't teach the skills. And therefore, I agree with him that these courses that we are giving in India, you know, they teach them the skills after which they can go into jobs and have some normal life. Overall, I feel so touched by all these students that despite their little deficiency in their vision, they are enthusiastic and they want to learn and they want to go forward. So it is my great pleasure and in humility and thankfulness that I really want to admire Dr. Lubaina, Dr. Quresh, and when I read about the great people their parents were, I am just very touched. And what Dr. Badr said, that you cannot take everything with you. So whatever I do, I leave here, and that's it. And I think there can be no further message, better message than this. I respect and I give my love to all the students and wish them all the luck. And I also want to thank Vijay and everybody in India who are giving and managing these programs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Puranji. Finally, I invite Mr. M.S. Raju, Chairman of Vision Aid India, to offer a vote of thanks on behalf of our team. Raju, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you also see me?
Yes.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, I am MS Raju, age 87, speaking to you from Visakhapatnam. I'm the proposer for the vote of thanks. Of late, people who are proposing vote of thanks think it is their privilege to give the thanks, but the parliamentary practice is to propose the vote and allow the House to adopt it by applause. I'll follow that system. I propose that we thank Divya and Maskatis and their families, without whom the program would have been impossible. Next, the Vision Aid team, who are known for their devotion, have once again proved, and I thank everyone who are connected with it. It is said that for every one vision impaired person in the world, there are 999 sighted people to help. But it's only Maskatis and Luvenas are only 1 in a million. And in this team, I found out that there are teachers who are very devoted. Not only that, perhaps there's one teacher called Siva Prasad, who himself is vision impaired. He teaches mobile technologies. That is very heartening. He has been trained by Vision Aid from the last 10 years. Now he is an officer in the Navy. Now, our motto is that we cannot, let us be our motto, that we can't remove vision impairment, but we can remove the disability. And we will also will not rest till we find useful jobs for them and connect to the world. At this time, as somebody, I told you that I'm a COVID positive patient and under isolation, but consider this program is so sacrosanct that rain, shine, or pandemic, Vision Aid and Maskati will not stop. Now, I request you to adopt this vote of thanks as proposed above and show it by use of your applause. Thank you.
Raju Saab, thank you. We accept your proposed vote of thanks, and thank you for this wonderful, the right and the most parliamentary form of giving a vote of thanks. We are really, really thankful and grateful to you that you, in spite of being in the current state of health with COVID positive, and I'm sure, we're all sure, you will come out of it stronger to support and continue leadership at Vision Aid. What you have done for Vision Aid and the thousands of people. Yes, thank you.
I want you to believe I have a beautiful voice otherwise.
You, even now, your voice is full of love and compassion and the commitment that you've sown in each and every volunteer of Vision Aid, whether it be it in India or in the USA. We are grateful to your leadership and we adopt your proposed vote of thanks. Thank you so much, sir, for your leadership. And again, if I may, thanks to Lubaina and Dr. Maskati for being here today and for this wonderful gift of your presence and, of course, helping these brilliant scholars in India start on this exciting phase of journey. And Vision Aid will stand with them always to help enable them, educate them, and empower them, and to provide the right kind of education that can land them into jobs which are so scarce, not only for regular people in India, but more so for the visually impaired. So thank you again.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you, Ali. I really, I echo, our Vision Aid US President's words, as well as, our Chairman, Mr. Purandang, and our Chairman Emeritus in India, Sree M.S. Raju. I think the leadership team, Mr. V.L. Narasimhan, who's here, Vijay Francis in India, and all of us here, and to the attendees, both the leadership team in India and here, and especially the resilience shown by the students to persist despite everything. And thank you, Lubaina, Doctors Lubaina and Dr. Quresh Maskati for making this possible, and giving them the opportunity and making the world a more inclusive place.
May I also ask everyone to please pray for the good, speedy recovery and good health of Dr. Raju, Mr. Raju as well in India, and all those who are in this current pandemic situation. You're all in our thoughts and prayers.
Yes, in fact, even Sreedhar, who you heard from, is currently COVID positive, isolating at home, and he and his family are sick, so our prayers with all of them. Isaac, who prepared this video, his father-in-law just returned from hospital with COVID yesterday. Vijay has many COVID, patients in his family, so I'm sure these are just a few examples. Everyone is affected, so our prayers and good wishes with everyone.
I join you, Ram. People are suffering, and we will always be with them in our prayers, for their health.
Yes, so we'll turn it over to Vijay. Vijay, anything left in the program?
I think that's the end of the program, Ram. Even though it has formally concluded, anyone who wishes may drop off now, but we will keep the meeting open for 10 minutes and invite any of our guests who wish to share their thoughts to say a few words in this open mic session. Thank you all. Thank you for joining.
Did I hear Vijay, one of our students, said that I am doing PhD?
Yes. One of our student is a PhD in Telugu.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah,
But he's doing something in civil.
yeah. He is a PhD in Telugu, but he wants to become. That's the job that he's aiming for. It's actually equivalent to a sub collector in India.
Oh, very good. No, that I was very impressed. That such a good thing. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So it's an open mic session. Anyone who wants to say anything is welcome to speak at this time.
Can somebody explain in a few words what the mobiles technology course stands for? What exactly gets taught in that?
I think Vijay or Sridhar can explain that.
Okay, it's the mobile technology course is it's a 3-week course, and what the students are taught is to be able to use smartphones and all the accessibility functions that are available within a smartphone. There are several accessibility features that are available, softwares that are used like TalkBack and things like that. So the students are taught how to use these accessibility features. The second thing is there are also several apps that they can actually use, for example, how to book a train ticket, how to use maps for navigation and things like that. So these are easy to use tools that will be helpful for the visually impaired people. So it's a very short 3-week course, and but it's a very powerful high impact course to teach.
Many of them have mobile phones, but they don't know how to use them effectively. They don't know which apps perform what functions. So there's a lot of focus on apps as well as how to use all the features of the phone itself by exploring the accessibility features which are built into the phone. So the training takes them through the phone accessibility features and all the apps which might be useful for them. Examples of apps would be how to count currency. So nowadays, there's a lot of AI and machine learning built into apps. So you can point your phone at a currency note and it will tell you what is the currency. And you can also use it for navigation and so many other things.
Yeah, GPS, and people also use it for booking an Uber app. We were very impressed when we met our students in Bangalore. All of them took an Uber or an Ola, and they came to Cubbon Park to meet us when we visited. It was just impressive how beautifully they were able to use and be mobile with the apps.
Are these mobiles any different from the ones that others use, or are there some special feature on them?
No, the
It's
standard
the same.
Android phones. Yeah, standard Android phones.
Android phones are more common in India, and of course more affordable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Does
you.
anyone, Veena ji, any words?
Thank you for asking.
Yes. Or anyone, Suraja, Veena ji, anyone? I mean, really, anyone wants to say anything before we end?
Thank you, Ram and Revathy and Dr. Lubena. This is a great program, and I was so impressed to hear directly from the students. So congratulations to everybody, and heartful thanks to Dr. Lubena and her brother.
Thank you, Veena ji.
I want to
You're
echo
welcome.
exactly what Veena ji said. Congratulations to the students, to the trainers, to the Vision 8 team. I think it is wonderful that things that we take for granted are now accessible for people with visual impairments. I was not aware of, for instance, the app for finding out about currency. So I guess there's so much that's available that we don't know, and it's nice that it's being made available to everybody. Thanks again, congratulations again, and to Lubena ji and her brother. What a wonderful way to preserve your parents' memory. Really fantastic.
Thank you, Suraja. Nice words. Anyone else?
Sir,
Go ahead.
Uber with along with Lazarilla and Be My Eyes app, sir. A Lazarilla app help for us to where we are or to know the place without asking others.
Yes.
It's like that. And Be My Eyes app, if we confused and we there is no there is no persons to help us, then we can call Be My Eyes. Volunteers will guide us how the road was, how can we move, where the vehicles were, like that. So once again, I want to thankful for everyone, management, Vijay sir, Relan sir, and USA President, chairmen. Really, I feel family members are in 3 courses. Every trainers and family members with more patience and giving encouragement. Which I never. This is memories in my life. Before joining in Vision, even I don't know. I studied PG, but with a recorder, I get first from the years for radiation while learning. Now I can know every information. I installed PIB app, Government Press Information Bureau. Uh, in other institutions in banking coaching, they didn't teach.
क्या कह रहे थे आप? जैस को फोन कर लें अभी. धर्म क्या कह रहा था? अभी है, मैं बंद कर रही हूँ वैसे. हाँ कर लेते हैं, उठा लेगी तो ठीक है.
Here they teach slowly and detailed, step by step. With this, we can compete with competitive exams like normal person.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank
That's
you.
very
Thank you, everyone.
You said the best. You said the best.
Very good. Yeah, actually, the Sree was telling us about things which she learned, and also the Be My Eyes app. That's a very interesting app. So students who are visually impaired, people who are visually impaired can install the app. If they are in a place in unfamiliar surrounding, they can use that app and connect with volunteers anywhere in the world. So in fact, I see Sonal Patel over here. She actually volunteers with Be My Eyes. So what happens is any student anywhere in the world can ask for help, and any volunteer who's sighted can answer, and you can become the eyes of the visually impaired person. Looking through their phone, you can tell them what is the surrounding. So you can go in a grocery store, and supposing you're looking at a shelf and you want to pick up, you don't know what is on the shelf, you can go to Be My Eyes, and some volunteer will say, okay, what is in front of you is a can of milk, and there is something else, and they can describe to them. So anyone can become the eyes of a visually impaired person through the phone. So this is a wonderful app. So students are taught how to use this app as well.
Right. And I just want to add that Sree explained and Ram explained, right? It's really very true. You can also if you volunteer with Be My Eyes, and especially if you mention, and thanks to Sonal Patel for that tip, that if you say an Indian language, for instance, right? If you know some Indian languages and you add that, then you get a higher chance of being able to connect with a visually impaired person in India and explain to them in their language in case they're not familiar with English and so on. So it's a real way of making a difference. And providing on-the-spot help as needed.
Anyone else wants to say anything before we close the call? I think that we are almost at the 11:30 mark, so we will end it now. But just one final chance for anyone who wants to say anything. Okay.
Sonal is saying that she speaks in Gujarati.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Be safe.
Be safe, stay healthy, and good wishes to all.